Good evening, it's Irene, and it is a beautiful night in San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, yeah. All right, I did do my makeup, but I am wearing pajamas. Yes, New Kids on the Block. Doop, 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 doop. There you go. I have been a fan since when I was really little, so it's very lots of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Don't don't hate. I'm a blockhead. I got this. I'm gonna start showing some of my handbags. This is obviously to like overnight bag, but it is beautiful and it is furry and I love it. Okay, so Stream Striker, thank you for this is the situation. The situation is that it makes me sad to listen to Linkin Park. I've I loved Hybrid Theory. I remember when the first CD dropped and the whole thing was all of them were bangers, all of them. So if you haven't checked out Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, definitely check it out. So I've been putting it off to do the reaction for Lost, but today's the day, okay? And I'm gonna do a video first to say Mike Shinoda opens up about losing Chester Bennington. So I want to hear it. Thank you for your time, by the way. Let's go.
Chester and you were the heart of Linkin Park. You rapping and Chester singing, it was a really just a unique sound. And then to lose that connection with somebody has to blow your fucking mind. I can't even imagine the pain you were in. I would be angry with him.
I think
How
there's
did you
I think there's
do
points when there's points when I felt that way. I'm sure for other people it was the same. Even fans too, by the way. And that's natural. That's normal. That's like one of the stages of grief, right? That's anger's in
Yeah.
there.
What is it like to work with someone who suffers from depression? Not only is it difficult for him, but at the time you don't even understand the depths of it.
Right. That's true. Actually, that part is important to say too, because nobody knew the depths of it.
But did it scare you? In other words, did you say,
I've listened to quite a few of Linkin Park songs, at least the ones that were on the radio. Um, it felt, this is my opinion, is he kept talking about depression in the songs. You know what I mean?
say to yourself,
At
what you
that
knew?
time, no, it was. Let me actually let's go back to the beginning. When I met Chester, I didn't know his stories. As I got to know him, I would find myself oftentimes saying, "That's I've never heard such a crazy upbringing, like such a crazy childhood, like running wild, like in the streets and doing hard drugs on the roof of his high school,
I
just
didn't know
like
about any of
complete,
that.
like just barely staying out of jail." And so different. And that's what made our
I didn't know about his life story. I should definitely look into that. If you're interested, I'll do a reaction on a documentary of Chester Bennington. I know the songs, but I've never delved into the personal, to be honest. Let's hit it back a little bit.
and so different. And that's what made our dynamic what it was. It's like I didn't
But
grow
did
up
it,
like that. I felt like I was an outsider because I was like a mixed race kid that didn't have like a community to belong to. Like I didn't identify with, I'm half Japanese. I didn't speak Japanese. I don't look Japanese. The white kids thought I was like
No.
obviously not white. The Latino kids were like starting to speak to me in Spanish. I didn't speak any Spanish. Like I just didn't have. It was I was always floating around. Didn't have like a home.
but because he had his issues, was he a difficult guy to deal with the whole time? Was it like, oh, geez, when you
No,
woke
no,
up in
not
the
the
morning?
whole
No?
time. Early days more difficult because we were still we didn't know how it was going to go. Like on early days Hybrid Theory, we were still getting started, and we'd get a win here, we'd get a loss there.
Right.
We sent the song to the radio, they're playing it. Oh, the show is going to be a kind of a small show. It's going to be hard to get there. You're going to have to drive all night. It's going to be tough. You're going to be exhausted. Oh, by the way, we all just got sick. Like, it was hard. And so in the midst of all of that, having a guy who would sneak out, he'd just go missing and come back obliterated. Like, you couldn't even talk to him.
Oh,
He's just so
shit.
wasted. But also funny. You ever hear about that or see that episode? Was that Friends episode where they have the Fun Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
Fun
like a
Bobby.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
That's a great
Bobby.
episode.
Fun Bobby's hilarious.
Fun Bobby, but doesn't he end up getting depressed or something like that on Friends? Can't remember. It's been a long time. I think he doesn't drink anymore, if I remember.
Fun, everybody loves him, and then the second he gets sober, nobody likes him anymore. There was an element of Chester that was
Right.
very fun sometimes when he was that way, and then usually the next day it'd be like so dark. You just like he's super hungover, he's angry at everybody, yelling at everybody, and you're kind of just like, just let him, let's get
Cool.
to through the day.
Did you doubt at any time that, like, oh, now Chester's gone, maybe I don't want to do music anymore? Was there any of that?
Yeah,
No.
of course, 100%, 100%. It's like, for me, it just felt like too much.
Wow, he is telling exactly how he felt and about situations with him. Honesty, I do appreciate that.
Like to get back on it and try and do some version of music, and also be seen through the lens of what had happened.
Yeah.
Like for that to be attached, it was like being a member of a club that I didn't want to join.
Okay. I will be right back. Okay, let's go. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I have not heard this yet.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me. Something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know. And I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone,
Ooh. Yeah.
'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
I haven't listened a lot. Probably I started to listen to Linkin Park for a few years and then I kind of like fell off. I don't know why. I went into like ragey music maybe. I don't remember why. I feel lost because about his memory, inside my own confusion, living behind my own illusion. Okay, that was kind of backwards, but we got it. So, living behind my own illusion. I need to, I'm going to go back a little bit. I apologize. No, it's a little bit more. It's quite a bit. Sorry, but I want to hear it again.
Pain is all I know, and I'll never break away.
Pain. He said, let's go back. Where the pain is all I know. Where the pain is all I know. This is all I know. Okay.
All I know, and I'll never break away. 'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone,
Moment. So somebody had lied. Somebody had broke trust, is what I'm getting. Pain. People. Is that what it is? Just like people, with their actions and their words that are hurtful. Not 100% with my assessment. I'm going to be 100% because I feel like there's a backstory that I'm missing. And please put it in the comments. I would totally appreciate it.
I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories.
I have depression and anxiety and things like that, disorders, all that shit. You know what I mean? What I'm getting from it, because I always, when you're listening to a song, does that make you feel? You know what I mean? So what I'm getting is tired, having a hard time sleeping, start thinking about, thinking shit. You know what I mean? You could have running thoughts, things like that makes things very difficult. So maybe that's some of that. I'm not sure.
Living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
I'm terrified with the comments. I'm not gonna lie. I am not 100% with. I'm kind of confused with some things, but let's go into the song. Sounds Linkin Park, and which that's a great thing. I wanted to dig into the lyrics, and I found an interview. Loudwire was speaking to Shanoa So this is what it means. That's what it meant to them. So that is, if this is quote, if I remember right, the inspiration for it was looking back on things that are memories that you get just sucked into and you get immersed in the nostalgia or good feeling or bad feeling. Then he adds, sorry, end quote, quote, in the case of this song, I think there was a bunch of not so good stuff, but it's bittersweet. It's a mixed bag because there's good stuff in there too. Things aren't black or white or cut and dry. That's what I like about the lyrics of the song. End quote. Wow. It's a 20th anniversary for Meteora. I don't know how long ago this was. Well, it wouldn't have been too long ago, right? I don't know. I don't know how long that lost has been. Oh, 2023, February 10th. Okay, I hope you had a good time. I know it was a long reaction, but I wanted to do the interview too. And it's great. It's great. It does make sense that it was around Meteora because it sound got that feel around that era. You know what I mean? Please like, subscribe, hit the notifications. I have over 1K reactions, music reactions, and there's a few odds and ends in there as well. Please what is it? Peruse the playlist. Have a blessed night. Mwah. Bye, y'all.